This is my housemate, Ash. He's a personal trainer that likes Pizza Hut, going on adventures, and building bonfires. And this is me, Drew. I'm a student, but I also like Pizza Hut, going on adventures, and building bonfires. And one late night, after a few too many beers, we were watching YouTube, and we decided to tie up our running shoes and do the David Goggins 4x4 by 48 challenge. On this challenge, we would run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. But that's not all. With some inspiration from Beau Miles, we decided that in the gaps between running, we would walk the dogs and attempt to do some jobs that we've wanted to do for a long time. And hopefully, we could do some good in between those times too. So on Friday at 4 p.m, we embarked on a journey that would give some highs, some lows, and a whole load of sleep deprivation.
Job number 1, picking up wood.
Some gloves, Smiley.
To make the shed with.
Two pigeons pecking on the platform. Sound of heels and shuffling feet as tired folks walk by.
It's 8 o'clock. Run number 2 for the crew.
Let's do it.
Another 45 minutes, then dinner time, and then bedtime. Nova's looking for snacks in the kitchen. Can't find any. Bonnie
Bonnie's saying goodbye.
is going to miss us.
Goodbye, Bonnie. Let's do this. Ooh, that's nippy. That's nippy.
Yeah. Run number 2 done. Getting some stretching. Get some appalling stretching on the go. I'm going to get into the kitchen, cook a bit of food. We've also got Nova doing her best impression of Ash
There we go. She's not the right idea.
on the sofa. Just woke up for the 3rd run. I set my alarm as some new sound so it would wake me up, and that was a mistake. Absolutely scared the living daylights out of me. And my body feels fine. I'm a little tired. Got net mouth. But I'm gonna have a chocolate chip cookie and we're gonna get on with it. Oh, Ash's alarm's still going off and that's stressing me out. Get it off.
I'm trying. Normally, but honestly, because I don't wake up, I don't notice it. This is grim.
We're halfway through, just over halfway through our 4th run. About 14.5 miles in, having a little break up a hill. We're feeling it.
I'm broken.
Ash is
I'm broken.
he's in Strokesville at the moment, but we're trooping on, we keep moving forward. We'll see. First night shift is almost coming to an end, and we're going to be simply buzzing after that. Another nice little kip, and we're going to wake up and it'll be daylight. And I, for one, am pleased about that. It's 7:30 a.m. Got half an hour till our next run. Ash is still asleep. Yeah, Nova woke me up to go outside. I had a really weird dream that me and Nova were running from like some secret FBI type stuff. It was a weird one. But, you know, this kind of stuff happens. So we're outside, getting some walking done. There's the big pile of wood that we got yesterday, some metal in there too. Yeah, the sleep part was hard, the 4 a.m. one was hard. And I am tired, but now it's like the time I normally get up. I guess my body's kind of like, Drew, this is what you do. you'd wake up at 7:30 with the dog. So it's kind of in its little routine. We'll see how long that lasts. But other than a slightly dodgy hip, I'm feeling alright. I know Ash struggled at 4. Let's hope for both of our sakes that the struggle was mainly because of the late night and that he got a good 2.5-3 hours sleep, and that hopefully will help him recover.
No tiredness. Just all legs. No knees, no ankles.
No knee and ankle pain, or they don't exist anymore?
They don't exist anymore.
We've finished run 5. We're now in the 3 hours gap. Ash has gone to the shop to get a few things for the shed building. I'm at the dog park with Nova and little crazy puppy we're looking after. It's going all right. The last run we just had was the quickest we did since our first one. I mean, it's not quick, but we kind of got out of the rut that the 4 a.m. run did to us. But we'll see, we've got 2 more in daylight today, 3 in the dark, and then 2 more in daylight tomorrow, and then we're done.
4 p.m. on a Friday, it still ain't the weekend. Folks on their phones, feeding their skeleton minds.
So we've got Ashley Kellynack, lead builder, head architect of the shed building program. Ashley, talk us through what we've got going on here.
So we've got to make the base, the frame. We'll go for a cuboid frame. We'll get these pieces right. This has got to be nice and sturdy.
So we've got 5 8-foot pieces
5 8 feet.
for the long bits, and then 4
inches.
55-inch bits for the width bits, and then
This will be our
we need
height-
some
height,
6-foot
width
bit.
and length. Now we need 2 1-foot pieces, and they'll be ready to build.
Lovely stuff. The wood pile's gone down quite dramatically.
Yeah.
We like it. We'll go and inspect the time-lapse camera to see how it's doing. It's currently being held up by a fantastic polar bear figurine.
Good so far. We're looking good. And from here, put my weight on this. I just have to lightly do it. I'm gonna try both legs. Oh.
So it's still, it's warm. Not going to be the best tasting water. It's really warm.
Oh. Oh. Ah.
It's like
Oh.
lukewarm tea.
Sorry for my language.
What did you do?
So another job me and Ashley had is to go to the dog shelter, walk some dogs, give them some exercise. At the moment we've got Breezy and Navy
There's some big boys.
going crazy. We're going to try and walk 4 or 5 dogs. We're going to run back from the shelter and then go pick up the car a bit later. when we go to Lowe's, get some nails and continue building the shed.
The eerie silence. Mother not noticing magic in his eyes.
Battling cramp, lads. Ladies and gents,
2.25 miles in,
we got a severe case.
30 mile total. Let me stretch it for you.
Ah, we good.
You good? It's a very sleepy room. She's tucked up. Bit of YouTube on, Beau Miles, up the Beau Miles. Making a bit of dinner. Fake chicken pasta again. Before neighbours having a little snooze. It's, what's the time?
9:43.
9:43. Putting some more cookies on for tonight. 9:43. By the time I finished eating, and by the time we get to bed, should get an hour and a half's kip before midnight. Neighbour will be fuming with me for waking her up again. She's not been a happy girl over the last couple of days. I don't know what it is about waking up at 11:45, but my body does not like it.
In a government yard in Trenchtown. Are you gonna edit a bit out there and turn around and come
Look at that double layer cookie. That is unbelievable.
Nice.
What a shot. Here we go.
We have a late comer.
Rise and shine, 4 AM up
How's
the
it going?
boys.
Good boys.
HYN up the lads. We're on to the final day, 2 runs left. The next run is in about 10 minutes time, 15 minutes time, and it is so cold. The ground's completely frosted over. I don't know whether it was this cold when we ran at 4 AM, it probably was, but oh my lord, I'm taking Nova out. And it is freezing cold. We're going to go to the dam to do this run. Just because we've been running around here, we've not really had a nice place to run, so we'll do that run by the lake. One run left. Just finished. The last one went and got some dry clothes. And now walking the dog. Ash is inside eating. I just had some pancakes. Ash struggled on that last one. Really struggled. But one left. He's gonna absolutely smash it. He's doing so well. At mile 20, the guy had cramp to a point where he's half squatting, because if he straightens his legs to stretch his hamstrings, his quads will cramp. And if he bends his legs to stretch his quads, his hamstrings will cramp. And that was 24 miles ago. So, it's doing unreal.
She's got her hands buried in videos of places she will never see. And I hope.
What is the damage to a pair of shoes? Absolutely shredded up. I think I might run on the outside of my foot. Other pair. Not quite as bad, but still.
Gorgeous. Bloody good, mate. Class.